Hi, and welcome to City Update. I'm Sherry Crop. Well, in order to provide the best service possible to our residents, the Solid Waste Division will be making some changes that we want to tell you about. And I've got Daniel Edwards. He is the Assistant Director of Public Services with me today, and we're going to give you all the information about it. So, Daniel, first of all, let's start with why was it necessary for an ordinance change?
Well, it was necessary. The ordinance hasn't been revised since 2013. That was 10 years ago, and things have changed. There was a lot of areas that were not in the ordinance at all. For instance, recycling wasn't in the ordinance at all. So there's some updating that we needed to do, and we wanted to create predictable and consistent service for our residents.
What does that mean for residents? What type of changes are taking place?
The service limits, the biggest thing is going to be service limits on certain items. For household waste, um, there's residents that have more than two rollout carts. Uh, So moving forward, and starting July 1, for household waste, we're only going to take two rollout carts. For yard waste, we're going to take a maximum of up to 10 approved containerized methods of collecting yard waste. That's either a brown or green rollout cart. You have the 32-gallon can, you have plastic bags, or you have yard waste, loose yard waste that must be tied or bundled. And for the bundles, they can't be more than 50 pounds, and the cans can't be more than 50 pounds, and the bags cannot be more than 50 pounds.
Okay. Will there be any changes to the recycling?
Um, the big thing we want residents to understand is that the blue cart is only for recycling. A lot of residents who maybe not recycle that much will try to use it for yard waste or other activities. It's not going to be collected. And then we have residents that still have the older, smaller 32-gallon rollout carts. Now, we're not collecting those anymore by contract. Those cannot be collected by our contractor. So if you still have those carts, those smaller rollout carts, and you need them picked up, just call the call center and we'll come by and pick them up.
Okay. And just to explain it a little bit better, the reason for these changes is that there are some residents that have multiple carts, multiple bags of household waste, and that takes a little bit more time and takes up more space in the truck. So this will enable everybody to have the same
The same
service.
service. Yes, it's all about service limits. Now, we researched, we looked at our peer cities, we looked at best practices, and these numbers were made thinking about the residents of Fayetteville. So you are 100% right. Looking at how we want to collect, if we get stuck at one street where everybody has 30 bags, then that means there's going to be somebody at the end of the route that might not get service. So it's all about consistency. It's all about predictability. If for yard waste, for instance, if you have 30 bags and we take 10, starting July 1st, it's 10. If we take 10 bags, we're coming back the next week. It's not that we missed you, it's that's the service limit, and to keep the truck moving because we pick up over 15,000 residents a day. 15,000 residents a day. So we have to have some type of service limits, or somebody's going to receive service and somebody's not. And that's not fair to all of our service users.
Well, thank you so much, Daniel, for joining us today and sharing that information. And for residents who want more information, they can always call the call center at 4331-FAY or visit the website at www.fayettevillenc.gov/solid waste. We'll see you next time.